Hello everyone. Welcome back to Learn English Through Debate, the show where we learn English by exploring big questions about life, work, and the future. Today's topic is something many students, workers, and even companies are thinking about. Think about this. In a world that changes very fast, what is better? Should you become a specialist? Someone who knows one thing very deeply? Or a generalist, someone who knows many things but not too deeply? This question decides careers, salaries, and opportunities. Some people say specialists are the experts the world needs. Others say generalists are flexible and ready for change. So which one is better? To answer this, we have Kevin and Elena. Kevin supports becoming a specialist. Elena believes being a generalist is more valuable. Let's begin.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everyone. I believe it is better to become a specialist. A specialist has deep knowledge. They are experts. They understand problems at a level that others cannot. When companies look for someone to solve difficult issues, they look for specialists. Specialists are trusted because they know their field very well.
Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. I think it is better to become a generalist. Generalists know many things. They can work in different areas, and they can change jobs more easily. In a world that is always changing, generalists can adapt quickly. They can connect ideas from different fields.
Specialists are important because deep knowledge is needed in many jobs. For example, doctors, engineers, programmers. These jobs need people who study very deeply. A generalist cannot do surgery. A generalist cannot design an engine. We need specialists for serious tasks.
That is true. But the world also needs people who understand many areas. For example, project managers, business leaders, and people who work with different teams. Generalists can communicate with specialists. They understand a little about everything, so they make teamwork easier.
A specialist can focus. They can become the best in one area. Companies pay a lot for experts. When you are a specialist, you are not easy to replace. You bring deep value to the company.
But Kevin, sometimes specialists cannot see the big picture. They know one thing very well, but they may not see how different parts connect. Generalists can see patterns and understand connections between fields. This is very useful in planning and decision-making. Also, technology is changing quickly. A job that exists today may not exist in 10 years. Generalists can adapt because they have many skills. If one job disappears, they can use another skill. Specialists may find it harder to change careers.
But specialists can also learn new things. And when they change fields, they still carry strong knowledge and strong thinking skills. Deep learning helps people understand new topics faster.
Let me ask you, Kevin. If a company needs someone who can handle many tasks, like communication, planning, creativity, and teamwork, who is better, a specialist or a generalist?
In that case, a generalist may be better. But for many important jobs, like building systems, fixing machines, or writing complex software, you need a specialist. Without specialists, many things in our world would not work.
True, but many companies today prefer people who can do more than one thing. They want employees who can help in different areas. Generalists are very useful in modern companies.
I agree that generalists are flexible. They can help teams communicate better. They can learn different skills. But deep knowledge also matters. Specialists bring innovation. They push fields forward.
And I agree that specialists are valuable. They make important discoveries. They solve hard problems. But generalists also help companies move faster, be more creative, and think across different fields.
So maybe the best answer is not specialist or generalist. Maybe it depends on the person.
Yes, some people enjoy focusing on one field. Others enjoy exploring many fields. Both types are important. Both have value.
For example, in hospitals, specialists are needed. A heart doctor knows the heart very well. A generalist doctor helps with common problems, but for serious issues, we need specialists.
And in startups or small companies, a generalist is perfect. They can design a website, talk to customers, and help with marketing. One person can do many things.
Some people start as generalists and later become specialists. That is also a good path. They first learn many areas, then choose one to go deeper into.
Yes, and some specialists later become generalists when they move into leadership. They need to understand many areas to manage teams.
So maybe life is a journey. At some stages, we need to be specialists. At other stages, we need to be generalists.
Exactly. It is not better or worse. It is about timing and goals. Both paths are good, depending on the person.
Yes, and both specialists and generalists help build our world.
So, how about you? Do you want to be a specialist or a generalist in the future? Why? Which type of worker do you think companies in your country prefer? Do you think the future will need more specialists, more generalists, or both? What is your opinions? Let's comment below.